Welcome to the Palm Beach International Boat Show. Today we are aboard the beautiful, all-new Key West 29-foot center console. Guys, this is one of the most innovative new boats here at the Palm Beach Boat Show. I'll show you guys around. What is going on, guys? Ryan from Livin Salty here. Today we are back at another boat show, making some more boat walkthrough videos of some new, innovative, brand new center consoles for you guys. Like I said, today we are aboard this beautiful 291 FS Key West. This is an absolutely awesome boat and definitely caught my eye because of all the unique features that they included on this boat. Different curves, different cup holders and cubbies and cushions and stuff like that. They really put a lot of attention to detail on this boat, so I really wanted to show that to you guys. That being said, of course, we're going to go ahead, as always, and start in the bow of the boat. Now, the first thing you're going to be able to notice here is this very uniquely shaped forward-facing seating. I can't even call this a U-shape like I normally do in the center consoles. This is kind of more of like a, I don't know, an A shape. I'm not really sure how to describe this, but it's a very interesting setup here. You can see on the starboard and port side of the boat over here, we have some angled into forward facing seating. It's molded into the hull here, so you can see we can kind of sit down over here. And it kind of just fits your body right into this molded seating, which is really comfortable if you have some guests who want to be facing forward while we're running over here. They want to pay attention to all the waves that are coming up and everything. In addition, you can also see we have some rear facing seating up here in the front, which is all really good upholstery quality. It looks very comfortable for your back, nicely curved in, so it'll kind of fit you right in there and you're not going to go anywhere. Looks like we have two nice Fusion speakers up here as well, a charging port. We have some cup holders up here in the top. In addition, we also have our anchor well on the top as well. Now, I know you might be thinking that this does not leave a lot of room for walking and stuff up here in the front. Well, that's why Key West made these cushions partially removable here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the front or the middle cushion. Gonna unsnap all these. So as you can see, I unsnapped the one cushion here on the port side, opens up the hatch where we are going to have a little bit of storage here as well. But once you go ahead and unsnap all three of the cushions, lift up the hatches, you're going to be able to remove this board right here, and that way you'll be able to walk in here, and then it'll be like a traditional U-shaped seating that you'll see on a lot of other center consoles. And this is what your storage is going to look like underneath the port side well over here. Nothing huge. You're really not going to be, in my opinion, putting any fish except for maybe some small snappers or anything like that in there. But you can always use it for dry storage, like your bumpers, your dock lines, cushions, life jackets, any of that kind of stuff you'd like to throw in that well. You're going to have an identical one to that on the starboard side as well, along with some more storage underneath the front cushion over here. Now, if we take a look in the floor up here in the bow of the boat, we are going to have one floor hatch open up right there, very nicely insulated here. You have some insulation on the top of the box, very nice by Key West. We're gonna have a nice, actually pretty big box. It's gonna go pretty far back, pretty impressive. This is definitely, I would definitely throw some fish in this one. Definitely some kingfish, mahi, all that kind of stuff can fit in this box. And now we're gonna go ahead and check out the forward-facing seating here against the console that we have. And you guys, take a look at these console. Look at these seats and everything like that. I mean, they're just super nice, partially wet still, but super nice seats. They're huge, they're like oversized seats, and you can kind of see just like their attention to detail with everything. It just looks very, very comfortable. This actually looks like it might even slide out. Okay, while I was filming that, I just noticed something different that I've never seen on any other boat, honestly, here at any of the boat shows. So this, like I said, it was actually moving a little. You actually pull it, you slide it out, and now it becomes a longer leg rest, so you could sit down and lounge your feet out even further. Beautiful job by Key West. This is the kind of innovative features we look for here at the boat show that just is super, super impressive. And like I said, look at the quality of these seats. They're super big, oversized seats. You have very nice armrest on here, very nice, good upholstery quality. We even have some storage underneath. Go ahead and lift these up. Some very nice storage underneath. This could be a big well. Perfect to load down with some ice for your day at the sandbar with your family and friends. Throw the sandwiches, the drinks, the waters, all that kind of good stuff right under here. Guys, this is one of the most impressive forward-facing seatings that I've seen on any center console at any boat show. Big kudos to Key West on this one. And let me tell you, this lounger is actually super comfortable. You can see I got plenty of room to sit here. This is very, very comfortable seating arrangement on this Key West. I'm very impressed. Okay, as we make our way towards the stern of the boat, like I said, it's the innovative features, the thought of the consumer, the attention to detail that separates this brand new 29-foot Key West apart from any other new boats I've been seeing recently at the shows. Just thinking about the little details. I mean, this upholstery along the bolsters is very nicely curved to fit the mold of the boat. Very comfortable if you're going to be leaning against the side or anything. They continue with this amazing upholstery quality all the way down towards the stern of the boat. You can even see on the side underneath the side gunnels down here, we're gonna have a little cup holder over here along with a little cubby. Now we're gonna have, I think, 4 of these total on this boat. We're gonna have one right here, the same spot on the starboard side of the boat, right behind the camera towards the stern. There's gonna be another little cuddy, which I'll show you guys later, another cup holder, another little cuddy cabin. It's nothing crazy with storage, but it's perfect just to throw those items that you might constantly need. You don't want to have to go digging through the cabin for some sinkers, some extra lures. Maybe for me personally, because we do a lot of fishing offshore and inshore, some poppers or anything like that that I might want to quickly throw on, and bucktails that are something that you're just going to spur of the moment need and not have to want to dig through a tackle box. This is the perfect spot to throw that kind of stuff, and Key West did a great job of putting these little extra storage opportunities for the consumers. Here's a closer look at what we are looking at here. Here's our cup holder, here's our little cuddy. In addition, on the port and starboard side of the boat, we are going to have our traditional like boat hook, gaff, net, all that kind of stuff, boat brushes, storage right underneath here. Looks like you can fit 3 of them on here. And if we take a look towards the stern, that is what we were talking about. That is the second one on the port side of the boat. Like I said, we're gonna have 2 more of these on the starboard side as well. Okay, it is time to take a look inside the cabin of our 291 FS Key West. Go ahead, open up this beautiful black door we have here. And looks like we are going to have a head, which is expected on a 29-foot boat. We're gonna go ahead, hop on in here now. Not the largest cabin door, but that's okay. They made room for other features on this boat. Maybe they sacrificed on the cabin a little bit, but let me tell you, I still am not hitting my head on this boat, so you can see the top of my head. I'm 5'10", and we have a couple, maybe 2 inches above my head. So 6 foot, you're probably clear to stand anything above that, not so much. But we're gonna have a head over here. We're even gonna have a little sink. Looks like a little room for storage. That's pretty decent actually over there, right in front. And we'll go ahead and hop out of the cabin now and head on over to the helm station, one of my favorite parts of any boat. The helm station of the 29-foot Key West does not disappoint like the rest of the boat. So first off, we're going to have an acrylic windshield that's going to wrap around our T-top over here. We're gonna have a nice little foam padded area above our center console over here where we'll be able to put our phones. It'll stay protected. There's even a little cutout up here for this. Also, in addition, there's also going to be a lip over here, so your phone really, or keys, wallet, any of that kind of stuff really cannot slide out. On top of the T-top up here, we're going to have some storage. I'm going to open up this box. Nicely actually finished. A lot of times you see these boxes and they're going to be unfinished boxes. These are finished very nicely, very nice quality. This one's going to be more for storage, maybe throw your title, registration, insurance, any of that kind of stuff over here. They have exactly what I would have put in here, your VHF radio. Right up here looks like you have some spreader lights and accessories that you can control from over here. And we can see we have 2 beautiful Garmin displays along with our Fusion radio control. Our Yamaha gauge, so we could take a look at what those beautiful Yamaha outboards are doing back there. We're gonna have all of our switches very easily accessible, very front and center here on the console. You're gonna have all your switches for all of your accessories, including your lights, bilge pumps, and freshwater washdowns, saltwater washdowns, accessories, all that kind of stuff centrally located on the console here. In addition, we're gonna have some more over here as well. This looks like it does have a Seakeeper system installed on this boat. That is very nice to have. We got a joystick option, we have a phone charger, cup holders, more little cuddy things here so you can put your belongings so they don't jump out. We have a very nice little footrest up over here for your guests sitting up at the console. Like I said, they thought of everything here on this 29 Key West center console. Really outdid themselves, just loading you guys with lots of features. Moving on to our helm seating over here. This is extremely important because you got to be comfortable when you're over here driving the boat. So you can see we're going to have 2 helm seats. This is kind of going to be like a bench captain hybrid, kind of, sort of. It's kind of made their own thing here, as everything they did with this Key West. Innovative. I definitely commend them for that. First off, we're going to have some armrests here on the port and starboard side of the boat. Very cushiony, very good upholstery quality as throughout the entire boat. We're going to have the ability to sit down and drive here, like so, if you prefer this way to relax. Although I will say, sitting down in this console, I'm, like I said, 5'10". This is exactly at my eye level. To be honest, I cannot see the bow of the boat from right here. If I sit up a little straighter, no, I still can't even see the bow of the boat. So to me, this is definitely not going to be a boat you're going to want to drive sitting down safely. So I'm going to go ahead and prefer to stand up. We're going to go ahead and switch the seat back, lean up against it. That's okay, perfectly comfortable. Now we can see the bow of the boat beautifully. Like I said, this is how I prefer to drive anyway, and it is still very comfortable to drive like this. Now in between the captain and the passenger over here, we're going to have a little bit of cup holders over here, which is very nice. Now there's a lot going on with this beautiful hardtop they have here on the Key West. And one thing I did want to point out, right above our helm seating over here, we're going to have another tackle box. Here, we'll go ahead, or storage box I should say. This one's going to be more unfinished than the last one, it looks like, but we're going to take you on up there. You can see plenty of room for storage. And you know what, in my opinion, that is the perfect spot to put all of your life jackets and maybe some other safety equipment you want to put up there. Nice and easily accessible, stays out of the weather, stays clean, dry, and right there for when you need it in case of emergency. Always a good thing to have up above your head, safety equipment. You don't want to bury it away in the cabin somewhere it's going to take you a while to get it, because when you're in that emergency circumstance, you're probably not going to have enough time to go digging through that cabin to grab some life jackets. We are, of course, going to have some nice Fusion speakers here on the port and starboard side of the boat there as well. This boat is actually equipped with outriggers. So you can see the Taco Marine outrigger, one over there, second outrigger over here. Take a look above the T-top. There they are to do all of your outrigger fishing. Very nice. And we're going to have a bunch of lights and everything throughout that's going to make this hardtop glow absolutely beautifully at night. Well, everywhere you look with this boat, there's always something new, something you don't find the first time you walk around. This is going to be right under the helm station. We're going to have some storage. In addition, I'm just noticing we're actually going to have access to our 3 batteries right behind here. I'm hoping there's an easier way to get those out. You might end up having to take this hatch off. I doubt that, but we'll try to find that, how to access these batteries easier for you guys. But we're going to have some tackle box storage. You can see, it looks like we could fit 4 tackle boxes very easily. We're also going to have a little bit of storage in between. Very nice use of the space here on this Key West. Moving on towards the stern of the boat, let's take a look at the back of our helm station first. Starting with the T-top, we're going to have some rod holders because that is very important here on this boat. Even though there's lots of innovative features, this is still a center console, a fishing boat, so we have to have all of our features to make all of our fishermen happy out there. We are going to have 4, looks like 4 rod holders up here, 5 rod holders there on the top of the T-top. We'll look a little further down. Looks like we're going to have 4 cup holders over here for our captain and the mate on the helm station back here. Now this was one of those features here where I was just blown away off camera just taking a look at the boat. Something I didn't notice the first go around. So we have our rear facing seating over here, which is very important. Me and Senior Salty were just fishing the other day and I was saying how nice it would have been to have some rear facing seating at that moment, but we'll go ahead, take a seat in it. Very, very comfortable, very great upholstery quality as always. Gives you a very nice view of the whole stern of the boat. That way, if you need extra seating, that's okay, but you can also keep an eye on your rods. We have some rod holders over here in the back, so that way if you're trolling, you can take a look at your baits, anything you like. Now that is not the feature that got me. This is great and all, but we will go ahead and I noticed 2 latches over here, and wait till you see what is behind those latches. Now when I say this boat is full of surprises, I am really not exaggerating. Look at the size of this tackle station on a 29-foot center console. This is easily one of the largest tackle stations I've ever seen. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tackle boxes on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tackle boxes on the port side there. 12 tackle boxes total. 2 of those are going to be big. 4 of those are going to be smaller tackle boxes. But tell me guys, where have you ever seen on a 29-foot center console 12 tackle box storage? In this one alone, we have 4 more underneath the helm station as well. That is a lot of tackle boxes. In the middle, you're also going to have some drawers that are going to pull out. Like I said, perfect for all of your commonly used stuff. I would definitely throw those size 3/0, 4/0 hooks or whatever we're using commonly that day. Sinkers, all that kind of stuff. Maybe some extra leader material. Everything I would throw into these little cuddies here. This tackle station is extremely impressive. Let alone you could also do all your rigging on top of here. We have a nice hard surface that you'll be able to tie your knots on, put your pliers down, split rings, all that kind of stuff that you want to do. Rig up your jigs, slow pitch jigging, any of that kind of stuff. This is the perfect tackle station to do so. Key West, you guys really knocked it out of the park. This is really, really impressive. We're gonna go ahead, close this up, and take a look underneath the seats here on the rear facing seating. And it is going to be some more storage. Would you look at that? We have some more storage wells nicely built into the Key West. One well, not a bad size well, maybe a fish box. Kind of can use it whatever you want for it. Definitely not a live well, but still very nice feature to have on this boat. The only thing I will say is that the batteries are under here, and you can see there's no hatch over here. We already took a look at the black hatch that was over there with the tackle boxes. You can't access the batteries from here, and you can't access the batteries from there, which only leads one way to access it, which I'm assuming means you have to take off the hatch. Looks like you might have to pull this hatch off to access the batteries, which is definitely not ideal, but when you push so many innovative features into a 29-foot center console like that, some things have to give, and I guess that was one of them here on this boat. Now turning around and looking at the stern of the boat, you can see we have our tuna door, dive doors, whatever you want to call them here on the starboard side, along with the port side of the boat. So you have 2 doors, which is really nice. Now those are going to be great for if you are diving or scuba diving or any of that kind of stuff. Very easy to hop on and off of the boat this way. Also really good if you are docking up and want a way to get on and off of the boat very easily to your boat slip or anything like that. It doesn't matter if your boat is going to be docked and it's going to be a port side or a starboard side hop off, but you can go either way, which is very nice. Looks like we might even have some ladder storage. Oh, we have an anchor storage. Okay, you have a rear anchor storage over here. That's very nice for the sandbars. Let's take a look at the other side. The other side has your ladder. Okay, that is very nice as well. It does look like this boat is going to be equipped with dual live wells here as well. Very nicely engraved with the Key West logo. Those are some huge live wells. Like I said, this is on the starboard side of the boat. We'll take a look on the port side as well. We have the identical live well, but we'll show you guys anyway. Here we are. Very, very nice. And then finally here, our forward-facing stern seating. You can see Key West continued on their beautiful design from the front of the boat. Nicely molded in seats, so we can go ahead, sit down right over here very comfortably. Our back kind of just very nicely sits on here. I can tell you on a lot of seating options that we do sit on in center consoles here, they are comfortable, but not a lot of them get back support. You can see Key West went above and beyond, just went a little bit higher there. And it kind of goes midway through your back. It is very comfortable. You can lean back easily. It is a very nice stern forward-facing seating on this boat. And of course, we're not going to waste all this room. We're going to have a little bit of storage underneath here. Let's take a look. So we're going to have some storage. This is on the starboard side of the boat. Looks like we're going to have an identical one on the port side of the boat over here. Perfect. Not huge, but nice to have. And finally, under the center here, we're going to have a little bit larger of a storage, which looks like it's going to also be some bilge access. This is going to be easily be able to pull out, and it is nice that we are going to get bilge access, but they also included a little bit of storage options here on the boat, which is nice. And wow, that is a very big storage. First off, this is going to fold down, so it makes it nice to actually just hop on in this bilge access, which we will take you guys into. You can see, very, very large, very easy access to everything. You can see all of our bilge pumps. If you guys do see a lot of water on these boats right now, just know that today is Sunday. Friday, the day I was here the first day, absolutely poured, like really flooded bad down in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Not as bad up here, but that is why there's a lot of water in these boats, and we're gonna be seeing that throughout the day. But anyway, we're gonna have some bilge pumps, all of our plumbing, all that kind of stuff. We got double hose clamps on stuff, which is great to see. We have our water separators. Everything looks very clean, very nice, tucked away. They did a great job really making a very clean, accessible bilge area, which is very important when you guys start working on your own stuff. So we'll go ahead and hop out of the 291 Key West FS here, and we'll take a look at what this baby is powered by. Like I said, it's gonna be Yamaha's, and it's gonna be Yamaha 300 V6s. Absolutely a lot of power that this boat is gonna have. You can actually see the Seakeeper ride system over here, which if you guys are interested in seeing some more about the Seakeeper ride system, I did a sea trial demo on the Blue Water 25T with the Seakeeper ride system. Super impressive. I'll link that at the end of the video, guys. Definitely check that out. That Seakeeper ride system is game changer, and it's great to see that they included it here on this 291 Key West. Not only is this boat loaded with tons of great features, this boat also just looks great. Take a look, the boat has a very nice flare in the front. Nice little plow anchor up there. I'm loving the black and gray color scheme they have going on here with a little bit of tan accents on the upholstery. An absolutely beautiful new model here at the Palm Beach Boat Show. Now a moment I'm sure a lot of you guys have been waiting for, the price of the boat, of course. Lots of features, so this boat is not gonna come cheap. Key West builds a very nice boat. They are very good build quality here, and they have tons of great boats to offer. But let's go ahead and show you guys the price sheet. This 291 FS, brand new Key West model, sitting as is, I believe. Yep, sitting as is, could be yours here for $286,000. There we go, now we get to $286,000. That is the boat show special without a trailer included. Looks like the retail price is around $337,000. Which I understand. I can already feel you guys typing in the comments about how much that is and how much the boat market is inflated, all that kind of stuff. I hear you loud and clear. This is a fantastic boat. If that number is outrageous and not affordable for you guys, which like me couldn't imagine spending $200,000 on a boat just because it's a lot of money, wait to see this boat here in a year or two. Find it secondhand, find it off demo, find it just a 2024 model leftover. You guys will be able to get a great deal on this boat, I am sure, in the future, if buying brand new here at the boat show is not affordable for you. Like I said, I'm not exaggerating when I say this boat is loaded with some of the most innovative features. You guys have to understand it's hard out here in the boating industry to come out with new features. There's a lot of copycats out here, especially walking around the boat shows. You see a lot of same features being reciprocated on a lot of boats. So it's nice to see that Key West did their own thing here and really stood out from the competition. Excellent job, big kudos to Key West. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, make sure you guys hit the like button. Definitely consider subscribing down below. We're gonna have a lot of boat show videos coming out here from the Palm Beach Boat Show. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Check out all my other videos. We went to Fort Lauderdale, Miami Boat Show as well. Had a ton of fun, filmed a lot of videos there. Go check them out, but I am going to link the sea trial of the 25 to show off that Seakeeper ride system here at the end of the video. It's gonna be over here on the left side of the screen. Make sure you guys go check that out. Thank you guys again for watching. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.